Hello YouTube, I'm starting Dragon Age again. I'm not doing game dev all week. A monumental task stands before you. Gather an army large enough to battle the Darkspawn Horde. There is also the matter of Tairn Loghain's betrayal. Alistair suggested that you gain the assistance of Arl Aemon. Ooh, that was a short one. Well, Cosmonaut, maybe I will split the stream. I'll do a bit of Dark Ages. Dark Ages? What am I talking about? Dragon Age, and I will also do a little bit of game deving, perhaps. I do need to sort the textures out on that turret, but nonetheless. Oh, by the way, YouTubers, you can't see the chat this time because I've just taken it off. My Chrome plugin stopped working and I couldn't be bothered to invest the time to fix it, so I've just ditched chat from the screen and only I get to see it. Ooh. Oh, and the people who are actually there in the chat, including Base on Mars, who's just said good evening, which of course will be lost to the mists of time. Unless we somehow take a chat log and post it as a link on YouTube. I don't know, this is getting a little bit excessive for just a random stream, isn't it? Okay, so what am I doing here? I've spoken to all of these guys. Well, no, not all of them. Alistair still has a few things to say, but I find talking to Alistair a bit painful. He's not the most riveting conversationalist. This guy, on the other hand, has an excellent accent and quite an interesting attitude to life. And look at him. Perfect dress sense. I mean, who else could dress so snappily apart from me? Let's have a talk to Zevran.
Here I am.
Here I am. Can you teach others to be an assassin? Care to answer some questions? I want to discuss something personal. And never mind. Well, I think I milked all of these little avenues of conversation quite dramatically last time, so let's never mind it. We gave him his mother's soft leather gloves, which made him so happy. Let's go and have a chat with Emissary Pether. Who's this?
The Circle of Magi stands ready to assist, Grey Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry.
Intriguing. What's the story? Oh, how to catch Base on Mars up. My character was a little boy. Well, he wasn't a little boy, he was a fully grown man, but they treated him like a little boy. And he had his whole family killed by a traitor. And then he fled out, and there was a huge army of demons coming, and yeah, I'm trying to gather an army to fight that army of demons. That's Dragon Age Origins up to this point in a nutshell. There was more in the detail. Certainly other events have happened, but could I recall them all to mind with pinpoint clarity? No, I can't. I mean, I don't even know who this guy is. He's in my camp. He's been travelling with me for God knows how long this adventure's been going on. 21 episodes, apparently. So, do you need anything?
There are always areas to improve on, Grey Warden. The most useful for my talents are runes.
What? So I said, what do you want? And he says, oh, there's always areas useful to my talents. I need runes. I paraphrase, of course, that was just my own words. Okay, so who's over here by the fire? Let me guess. Morrigan, of course, off on her own.
What do you wish of me?
I wish you'd put on a slightly less revealing top. That's distracting. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Can you teach others to become shape changers? Well, that's pretty much obvious. It's only going to be mages she can teach that. Did you grow up in the Kakari wilds? We already know that. We've established that through conversation. Have you ever been hunted by the Chantry? Yes, we've talked about that as well. Is Flemeth really what she seems to be? Now, I just gifted her a big black book of Flemeth's notes, so let's find out if Flemeth is indeed who she really seems to be.
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Well, she seems to be a mysterious immortal living in the swamps who has a series of daughters. I mean, that's what I got as an impression about her, so let's see what she says here. An old woman, yes. A powerful Maleficar, Malefica, I don't know. Maleficar sounds good, I'll pronounce it that way until someone tells me otherwise. A nutty old bat, human. Well, let's say a powerful Maleficar. There we go, why not?
You mean, is she truly the Flemeth of legend and story? Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the Chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I didn't even know there was such a thing. Heard a little of it. I'm more interested in the truth. Spare me the bedtime stories. Well, I didn't. Let's get the full Let's get the full exposition out for other. Let's go for the first one. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Ah, I see. That does explain much. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful.
Ah,
A fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
sounds like a risky combo. Just how long ago is this? Well, I think it's obviously quite a while ago. Yes, I've heard that part. And not true then?
Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claimed
Oof.
was her husband, and
What
Conabar
happened
the
there?
jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
He sold his wife to another man? That does seem a little bit odd. Flemeth must have been angry. Seems like a fair deal. I suppose it could have been part of some long con. He sold his wife to another
The life
man.
of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger.
Oh.
It was Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Well, did she get the revenge? Let's find out. She spoke to spirits? Or demons? But wasn't she now married to a wealthier man? So she truly loved Osen then?
That was not the point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Of course Flemeth would say that. Which she never invaded, or she never defeated her. Cormac is a revered hero, I understand.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Do you believe her version? How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long? The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters, or rather, the legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters. Aren't abominations usually insane horrors? An interesting story. Thank you. That all sounds like hogwash. I've just fought massive trolls and ogres. The idea of like someone being immortal and doing all sorts of crazy shit like this is just not that far-fetched. Okay, do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long? The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters. Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand.
Just a little bit
What
of
Flemeth
Shakespeare
became is a
paraphrasing.
mystery. I suspect even to her.
Ah, good evening. We've been joined by Scrimpy Data. He has not been here in a long time and has stated as such. Yeah, Dragon Age Origins is the game at the moment. We're on episode 21. Okay, let's find out how Flemeth has survived for so long.
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal.
Excellent.
She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other. Were it lucky enough to find her.
I didn't hear any of that. Oh well. let's see what she says about the legend of many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Sounds suspicious. Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
And that's not... Okay, that's an interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
My mother died recently, in fact. Yes, there's nothing really to say about her. I love her. What else do you want to know? Keep your curiosity to yourself. Well, let's go with the opening.
Then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
She approves of my mother dying. Okay, that's cool. Now, let's talk to you again.
What do you wish of me?
Tell me about the book. I'd like to discuss something
We're in
personal.
camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Tis it? Why are you still here?
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer.
Do you want to leave?
If I wanted to leave, then I would go. I remain, so do not ask such pointless questions.
Whoa, -10?
What do you wish of me?
Got to try and earn that back. I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Kakari
Why do you
wilds?
ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime. I'm curious. What's wrong with that? Fine, I'll leave you be. It's my favourite way of annoying you. See you later, Scrimpy. Appeared and disappeared immediately, but that's all cool. At least you've seen Dragon Age Origins and my feeble attempts to play it. Cosmonaut number, yeah, there are 21 episodes of this so far that I've recorded, and we're talking about, I don't know, maybe 100 and something episodes of Dark Souls that I did, and a few little things. Look on the YouTube page, there's 200 and something videos I've made now. It's a weirdly huge number. Anyway, let's say she can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed, but you kept going back to the wilds.
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Like what? You must have looked quite the fool. Very daring. That sounds like you. Okay, I'm going to try and flatter her. Try and get some of that -10 back.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language. Most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking. What happened to the poor man? I'm supposed to be surprised you're a good liar.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
It's not human society. You're in Fereldron. Touching? Like a handshake? Were you upset by all the bad touching? This is weird. This has got a creepily sexual overtone to it.
Yes, yes, some men have painted lines across the maps. I've seen them. I'm sure the human world is very diverse. The differences are mostly meaningless. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes, how to eat at a table, how to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Yet here you are. Well, I'm glad it worked out this way at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat in the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Okay, well I got some of that horrendous loss back, so let's not risk any more crazy distrust among the ranks in the party. We've done all the trading with him. I think I've emptied out Shale's conversational options. Ah yes, Liliana.
Yes?
I'd like to talk.
Well, here I am.
What would someone like you be doing in Lothering's Chantry?
What is meant by someone like me?
I don't know, it was the only conversational choice I had. You just don't seem to belong in a cloister. You know, a beautiful, charming woman like herself. Sanctimonious, preachy, like all other Chantry zealots. They don't teach you how to fight in the cloister, do they? You just don't seem to belong in a cloister.
Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed. We
Affirmed?
affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
What did you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed. They rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Well, there's my codex updated from that. I don't know what I've got in there, but it's updated, so that's cool. Okay, I can't spend all night just chatting to these people in the thing. I mean, I could stop and do a little bit of game development, but I think first we'll go out there and fight something, because there's no point playing if I'm not going to get any XP. So, right, we need
Indeed.
Wind. And who's the third or the fourth party? It's a toss-up between Zevran and Shale. Rogue. Why are everybody rogues? This party is absolutely littered with us. Okay, we've got 2 mages. I should have played a warrior. Oh well. I have to say, the dialogue and the voice acting in this game are not what I would call electrifying. I've definitely heard better. And I don't want to knock it. I don't want to say that this has got terrible voice acting because Resident Evil 1 exists. But there's just something about it that just, it seems like, I think it's the way the characters are fairly static. It doesn't get the room to breathe. The acting doesn't come across, so I think it affects the sound of the voice acting when the characters are so, I mean, they're not static. They don't have a particularly vibrant. Let's take Shale. Okay. I feel bad for bad-mouthing the game now. I'm enjoying it, but the oh, hello. We've been joined by Reprobatic or Reprobatic. Reprobatic. It's a good name. I just have to figure out how to pronounce it correctly. Where are we going? That was it. I was looking for injury kits so I could return to the Brazilian forest and continue fighting. I can't remember what I was doing there, so let's go to the Brazilian outskirts and see what happens from there. I also uncovered some sort of strange, nefarious plot over in the Chantry harbour as well, but we'll see what that was all about later. In we go. We've had enough talking. It's time for some combat.
Which has a great deal in common with my former master.
The Swamp Witch. How original.
The Swamp Witch has the same arrogance, the same air of cruelty. I would hate for it to have possession of my control rod.
Reprobatic.
If it still worked, of course.
That sounds weird.
Let me tell you what you can do with your control rod, Gollum.
Is it telling me that if the rod did work, that it wouldn't want control over me?
I wouldn't go so far as that. I could, for instance, command you to go and jump in a lake. A very deep...
Dragons were once worshipped by the ancient Tevinter Imperium and existed in number and blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's a good point. This is called Dragon Age Origins. I haven't seen a dragon yet. Right, I've got to reacquaint myself with the forest. Let's have a look. Poop poop. Poop poop. Oh, that ancient tombstone summoned a horrible beast. We won't be fighting there. North exit to East Forest. South exit to East Forest. So we basically want to go all the way down over the little island. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. That, of course, doesn't actually necessarily translate into me knowing what I'm doing, but I have that illusion. Yeah, I've been down here, I'm sure, but I'm not all. Zut alors! Mon Dieu, a great bear! Attack! Don't know why I had that cod French accent there, but I'll do for now. Come on. Smack the bear up. Bash its berry brains in. Lovely. And we'll loot the corpse. Steel longsword. Probably got a bit of resale value. Can we loot the bear? No. It has nothing of value. It is a bear. Right, this is where we had that encounter before with the werewolf people. Let's check the map. I've gone the wrong way! Reverse! Left! That way. That's right. Well, at least an accent. Do a French accent, do a German accent. Or an Austrian accent, which probably to most people who aren't Austrian or German is indistinguishable. I hate to say things like that, but it's true. Dag nabbit. Ah, yes. Someone in my YouTube channel gave me a hint. they said that if I press tab, all the usable things will be highlighted, and lo, it highlighted the death route. Oh boy. Oh bloody boy. Okay. I'll have to walk through there again in case I get killed. I'll just spank the F5 button and hopefully we're away. There's a Halla. He might talk to us. Halla! It was you! I thought that name was familiar. Forgive me. I should have known that right from the off. Especially since when you said you'd subscribed to my channel, I went and looked and went, yes, they have subscribed to my channel. Excellent. Excellent. Right, now, let's check the map again so we know where we're going. Right, over here, the forest barrier. Okay, that's the confusing barrier which we walk back out of. North exit to West Forest. South exit to West Forest. We've been there. What's this up here? An ancient tombstone. That sounds like trouble. And a mad hermit clearing. Oh, I remember talking to the mad hermit. We got an acorn off of him, which we used to befriend a giant tree, an ent type of fellow. Okay, forest barrier. What word? Keeps pressing the wrong buttons. Let's try the barrier. Let's see if we can get through this bad boy. Oh yeah, the Grand Oaks branch allows you to pass the barrier. Boo boo. Okay, so Swift Runner. Oh, he was the guy we spoke to before. I'm hoping we can come to a non-combat resolution.
Vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.
That is true. The rhyming tree would probably do quite well with a bit of a beat underneath it. We'll have to see if somebody on YouTube has done it already. It seems like the kind of thing that somebody on YouTube will have done. It's just finding the right search term to get it to pop up in your browser. Okay, you don't actually expect me to leave, do you? I'm not going anywhere without Witherfang's heart. Why won't you let me try to settle this dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous Dalish to kill Witherfang. I will not stand by and allow that to happen.
Look, you're a load of angry werewolves, and they're a load of sort of skinny, homeless elves. I would rather have you on my side in the fight at the end of the game than them, so I will just turn on them in order to get you on my side. Let's have a look. Why do you call the Dalish treacherous? You attacked them. And what will you do to stop me exactly? Well, that's just going to get me in a fight. Why? What is Witherfang to you exactly? Is he your leader? I have no intention of harming Witherfang. I want to talk. Then come and fight or get out of my way.
You know nothing about him. And I am not about to enlighten you. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill, as all your kind do. We have learned this lesson well. Here, Witherfang protects us. Here we learn our names and are beloved. We will defend Witherfang and this place with our lives.
Why do you have to fight immediately after you say that? Can I not come back and say, okay, I've changed my mind, I'm not going to kill you? Just, these people are so fucking violent. Okay, I'm going to load and go back. So these werewolf, for some reason, I have a deep-seated need to resolve this peacefully between the Dalish and the werewolves. Yes, skip that bit.
You are stronger than we could have anticipated.
Why wouldn't you just settle the dispute?
You are sent by the treacherous.
I have no intention of harming Witherfang. I want to talk.
I do not believe you. I will not risk believing you. You are an intruder in our home.
Okay, it seems like a fight may well be inevitable. We'll try one more time. See if we can get through here. Yes. Your dialogue is boring me.
You are sent by the treacherous.
Why do you call the Dalish treacherous? You attacked them.
I will not stand, and they deserve No less. You are an intruder in our home. You come to kill.
Okay, there's no avoiding the fight. Not as I overcome. If I'd done something earlier, maybe it would have been possible, but it appears it's not possible. So we've got a rabid werewolf, a rabid werewolf, a rabid werewolf, and swift runner. Well, let's just open. We've got the game saved before this, so let's just everyone pile in on swift runner. Let's get the cut of their jib. Let's find out how their cloth drapes. Zut alors. Please be healing scoundrel. Not healing scoundrel. That's good. Let's pop a lesser health poultice on his wounds. Let's take swift runner down and win. Really leave. Get out of the fight. Ah, bomb. Someone's following the healer. Everybody attack the guy who's attacking the healer. That's the way this works. And healer, cast party heal. This guy should be in his combat mode. Okay, right. We've dealt with the one who's attacking the healer. Shall we return to swift runner? Oh, Morrigan, you're so close to danger. Why do you do that? Oh, there's quite a kinetic looking punch there. He's made a connection in that gut that's killed the beast. Okay, I think we'll... Yeah, let's get back to Swift Runner. We only had to kill Swift Runner? Oh, hello. Animation glitch, check out the golem. Is that Witherfang? Tell you what, after playing Dark Souls, that's a bit disappointing for an ancient, powerful wolf. I was expecting something a little bit more Studio Ghibli. Is this the way I was? Where are those corpses? I need to loot the corpses. That's outrageous! The corpses just vanished without so much as a sniff of loot. Okay. Check the pile of bones first. Elf root and an onyx demon statuette. A small statue of a demon carved out of onyx. Well, let's take it all. Why not? I don't know who'll like it. Is this gravestone going to be another one of those crazy summoning stones? Quick save before I click on it and we'll find out. Yes, it's going to be one of those. Let's leave the tombstone alone. Oh wait, no, I've actually been here before. This is the bit of the... Wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Got a few werewolves there. Gatekeeper and a werewolf. I can talk to him. Okay, let's chat.
We are invaded. Intruders have deceived their way into the forest heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady.
Protect the lady!
I assume we do not need to look for werewolf droppings to figure out that this is their lair.
Yes, that is correct. We do not need to look for droppings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's venture forth. I feel stupid now. I could have read that bit out loud. What a wally.
Delighted.
Delighted. Okay. What have we got going on here? Pressing tab will highlight all the goodies. Nothing particularly exciting.
The ruins certainly look to winter, but are filled with elven trappings. How very odd.
Pile of bones, eh? Let's see what's in here. Scale gloves. Oh, they must have resale value. Oh, hello, who's this? Are you a werewolf? Yes, you are. Okay. Actually, I really should be peeping here in stealth mode more often. I'm getting around the back apparently. Wait, no! Get out of it, you bastard! Okay, he's already dead. Let's everybody pile on this guy instead. That was a bit of a failed experiment there. Positioning myself behind him appears to be okay when there's one of them, but it takes too long. They die quickly. Oh, there's a health poultice. And a lesser health poultice. Thank goodness werewolves carry around healing equipment. If it weren't for that, they'd be pretty dangerous. Yes, we must check every pile of filth. That's what I don't get. The loot's in there, but why would you be checking these piles of rubble and filth in particular? In a sort of,
All right.
I say the real world, but you know what I mean, in a sensible world, you wouldn't be discovering any of this crap. Okay, have I just gone off on a mad tangent? Oh no, we're open to exploring in any direction we want. Let's just keep going. Oh right, I didn't mean to click on him, sorry, never mind.
As you desire.
The werewolves have barred the door from the other side. Surely Shale can kick that down, but never mind, okay. Up the stairs we go. Right, we'll go through this door then. Let's see what this leads us to. Another dusty corridor filled with bones and cobwebs. That was it. That was the word I was looking for. I knew I wasn't going to say dust twice. Here we go. Another pile of rubble. Rubble. Okay, and we'll go straight across and see what's down these stairs as well. Why not, I say? Why not? Nothing. There is nothing down here for you, scoundrel. Get out. Nope. I was just about to say something about there not seeming to be too many werewolves down here, and lo and behold, a giant spider. Everybody in, attack the spider. Oh, that seems suboptimal, to say the least. Using your special mode you are, that's good. Everybody attack the poisonous spider, for goodness sake. Don't just stand there like complete divs. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened there? I just pressed a button. It was V. V removes the HUD. Okay, that's cool. Right, Win, we know you've leveled up, but please, heal scoundrel. He needs it. Let's get some lesser health poultice now as well, if we get the opportunity. Let's zoom out for a little bit of perspective on this. We have 3 poisonous, well, 1 poisonous and 2 giant spiders. Let's take out this poisonous guy. Poison just sounds bad. It's, you know, something you don't want to have around. Surely the golem should be immune to poison. Okay, he's run off. Let's turn our attention to the giant spiders. Oh, he's already been healed. That was a little bit after the fact. Okay, so let's loot these spiders and see what we get. Cash. Cash money. Of course, when looting giant spiders, what else would you expect to find? I mean, for goodness sake, it's not like they produce any expensive goods that might be made into loot. Like silk, say. Frozen lightning. Frozen lightning is a common name for a crystal that can naturally store electricity, which has made its sought-after ingredient in the composition of several items and salves. Brilliant. Okay, I've disoriented myself with that little fracas. Straight ahead's a room, to the right is a room. Well, we'll do the room straight ahead first. Let's see what this room has in store for us.
As you desire.
A leather helm and a pile of bones, okay. A cocoon, containing lesser warmth balm, something which I have never used. Oh, there's a chest. I really missed that.
As you desire.
Just a bit of money. 9 silvers. Doesn't even seem like that much money. Now this looks like a particularly lethal tunnel, so before we go down it, let's save. We're going to get some Quelaag action. No, this is not a tunnel for us. This is a tunnel for spiders, as I presume is this one. Yes, yes, that is the case. Let's try this room over here then. What wonders await in here? Be it the lair of a spider, a modern day Shelob, deep mushroom. This room is full of those little tunnels. I'm sure this room is going to be flooded with those spiders any minute now. What's in the cocoons? That's the question. Are they just spider eggs or what? unlock any of their chests, do they? Let's press tab and see what we've missed. Anything left? Any more? No. I presume we can't go up any of these spider tunnels. No. I think I'll stop trying. See, this time I'm not going to be doing all that traipsing backwards and forwards that I was doing in previous episodes. This time I'm going to be hitting that save button with brutal regularity.
Some manner of large creature lies ahead. Perhaps it will eat you.
Perhaps. Oh, that was a loud noise. Oh, wait a minute. Got to level up Wynn. I forgot about that. Okay, so she's got 3 attributes. We'll split it between willpower and magic. What power should we take? Earthquake. Yeah, it sounds cool. But let's see what other juicy tidbits are on of offer. Heroic defense. The caster shields an ally with magic, granting bonuses to defense, cold resistance, electricity resistance, fire resistance, nature resistance, and spirit resistance, although at a penalty to fatigue, meaning that the ally's talents or spells will cost more to activate. There is an ungodly number of commas in that sentence. Look at it. Oh, I can't point the commas out with the mouse pointer. I can. Here we go. Look at this. My pedantry runs wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 commas in one sentence. That feels like a lot to me. Grease. Apparently, it's the word. Glyph of paralysis, spirit magic. Wynn's strictly a healer. She has to be level 12 before we can start cashing in on it. Okay, let's take this earthquake spell for now. I'm sure it's going to be great. 1 tactic slot acquired. I've not actually played too much with the tactics because, well, it got a bit complicated. Didn't feel like something that people would want to watch me doing on a stream. Okay, maybe we will get some Quelaag action. This looks like a kind of giant spidery room. Hole in the ceiling? Oh, here we go. And here's me saying I haven't seen a dragon. I've now seen a dragon. Everybody, attack the dragon. Oh, healer! Oh, shit. Party heal. Crack. Whoa. That's pretty outrageous. Should activate the spell wisp. I don't want to use the earthquake spell because it's almost certainly an area effect spell, and if I cast it, it's going to hurt my guys. Let's give him a heroic offense. He's got that special power on. We'll use a slam. Whoa! That was more effective than I thought it would be. Crikey. Right, let's make sure we're using ourselves to our maximum ability. A bit of lightning. Well, actually, she can use the cone of cold. That's a bit close range, so shock. Wynn, you can cast that throwing rock spell. How about... No, not using the earthquake, you're not close enough. Just keep attacking. Scoundrel going there and using double swings. Oh my goodness, Scoundrel's dead. Cheryl's not at this rate. But Cheryl can now use his earthquake spell, which is cool. Spell, ability. Oh wow, the spellcasters are really doing it though. Ooh, keep him alive just for a bit longer. Okay, are they close enough to each other? There's a night corpse. Oh no, they're too far apart. I bet you can't cast the resurrection spell on them. Revival. Who do we want back up? So we could either have Scoundrel or Shale back up. Shale's probably dealing more damage than Scoundrel. Scoundrel is my main character. Before we do anything, let's use this earthquake spell and then resurrect everybody because the earthquake spell didn't really do any damage. That's not cool. Right, Shale, back up.
Cannot win.
Right, you need to take some lyrium. You don't. But you can use your shock spell. Doesn't seem particularly good. It's Cone of Cold. Didn't you have the Blizzard spell? Could have sworn I had some kind of special Blizzard spell. So it's Cone of Cold. Surely a dragon is vulnerable to cold. It's its opposite element. Well, not really an element, is it? Oops, don't we want that one. Okay. You get in there and fight. But how? How to fight? What moves to use?
It's your time to shine.
Everybody fight the dragon. Come on, stop standing still. Yikes, we've lost the healer! Oh, this is really close. Ah, good. We survived. Excellent stuff. Well, maybe I'll take a look at the tactics. I'm being told in the chat that the combat tactics aren't so complicated and worth a look, so we'll give it a look in a minute or two. Heavy chainmail. Viridium. It's only any use to Alistair. Hey, we killed a dragon, everybody. What the blazes? Good lord, I wasn't expecting that. Right, he can use a lesser injury kit. So can Scoundrel. Oh. Stop setting off the traps, you ninnies. You nincompoops. You nanas. Splint my words. I've got a whole suit of Viridium armour on my head. Viridium. Very nice name for a metal, I think. Oh, Base on Mars is asking if they can attack from behind. And yes, apparently Scoundrel gets or Rogues get a bonus to attack from behind. I did notice that they can do that. They can set to take healing poultices and whatnot when certain conditions are reached. Let's have a quick look, see if we've got some combat tactics. Where is it? Tactics, here we go. So Scoundrel, he has 5 things. Health less than 50%. This is why I was saying it was complicated. I have got him to use a health poultice, the least powerful variety if his health is less than 50%. That's cool. That's cool, but it could end up when I run out of the lower level ones, causing difficult problems. Or I'm going to see Win. Look, I mean, she's going to have ridiculous options. Self-health, ally health. Ally health less than 50%. Yeah, that sounds good. Self being attacked. You say this is not so good, but I think I might want to, not so difficult, but I think I might want to do this off stream, because just going through these menus like this is, I'm just going to have to maintain control over my party's health, which is not going to really happen, but we'll see how we fare. Dragon Horde, how much gold do we get out of this? Ooh. Ooh, 19 gold! Ooh. I'm pleased. Lots of gifts, topazes, malachites, fluorospars, potent lyrium potion, potent health poultices, Falondin's reach, a battle axe. Got lots of cool stuff. Let's take that. Falondin, friend of the dead guide. Is that all the treasure? I'm at once excited by the amount of treasure I got, and slightly disappointed that Dragon's Horde could be so thin. Oh, okay. Let's gather the party and venture forth and see what happens. We've gone past the dragon, who must have just been a mini-boss. Not a true dungeon boss. Okay, so now we're in the lower ruins. Okay, Someone who's see-through just ran down there saying some kind of foreign words. Either he's dead and a ghost, or just trying to be invisible. A fanged skeleton. Everybody attack. That's good. Oh, get that shambles skeleton. God, scoundrel. Take your poultice. What's wrong with you? Okay, everybody take it. Ah, scoundrel's going down. Unless... Right then, is everybody attacking or are we just wasting our time here? Oh, a decapitation! That was nice. That was a nice little moment there. Okay, just money on these guys by the look of it. Let's give it a moment for our health to revive. Oh, we got more. We got company! Skeleton archer. And another skeleton archer. Delightful. In that case, let's everybody move back here a bit and force them to come to a place where they can actually see us. Oh shit, there's more. They all stop fighting as soon as they get... Oh, shiver me timbers. Shale, let's do some crowd control. God, everyone's dying and I'm not capable of even keeping track of what's going on. Nothing says a wonderful day like a head being separated from its shoulders. Pardon me. Of course, in a game context. I don't think I could be quite so excited about actual people death. Ha! How'd you like that, skeletons? Skeletons. You're probably better off taking out raw to do a little damage first. Shit, Shale needs healing. Oh, the healer's gone down. We're doomed. We are doomed. Utterly fucking doomed. Well, it's a good job we saved just recently. Otherwise, things could have got a lot worse. Well, actually no, probably not got a lot worse than death, but whatever. Let's talk to the ghostly elf. Wait for me! Ah, I didn't get the loot before the combat started. Okay, so everybody stay here. No, everybody stay here. Wait for them to start coming. Here we go, and fight! Take that one up, come on, finish him off. It's good, he's down. Now we take out this one. Paying enough attention to health, as per usual. That's my skill here. Okay, I think for now I'm going to stick to this tactic of taking out the weaker ones to thin out the damage they're dealing, and then going for these tougher fellas. There we go. That was a very guttural sound for a skeleton to be making. He hasn't got the throat apparatus to do it. They can't go. Oh, nor can I, it would seem. Okay, so if I remember correctly, there's archers over there. We've got any traps we can sell? Are there any of these spells like trappy spells? No, none are trappy spells. But we can get an advantage by putting Scoundrel into stealth before we begin.
Let's just deal with these
He can rush over here, turn around. Go away. Okay, we'll move Shale out to attract the aggro. Okay, so Shale, let's get you in your punchy mode. Pulverizing blows. You attack the devouring skeleton. You attack the devouring skeleton, and let's see what happens here. Now, scoundrel, 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 scoundrel. You are invisible, and you will have one good blow as you come out of your invisibility. Now, who to use it on? A fanged skeleton, a shambling skeleton, or a devouring skeleton? Let's put that damage on the shambler. Gosh, doesn't do damage. That's pretty effective. Okay, now everybody, focus fire again. We've got distracted. We've lost our focus. We want this fanged dude too close to the bases. Scoundrel, you can trust with your health. 99 base on Mars, I'll see you soon. Ah, fucking hell. Not paying enough attention here. That's my problem. Let's get him up back in the fight quickly. We don't want to muck around. Pardon me. Does everyone need a heal? Not everybody, but okay. Right, what have we got? Let's look at the situation now. Where are we? There's not as many people to worry about. The shambling skeletons moved down. Now it's just the archers. Okay. That turned quickly. 1 minute it was just chaos and I was outnumbered. And then it just seemed to stop being a problem and now everything's alright. I don't know what happened there. That was genuinely a confusing moment for me. There are so many of those. And lovely. There we go. Game saved. And now for the looty part. Oh, loot. Sweet, sweet loot. How you fill my pockets and jingle as I jog. Oh, looty, looty, loot.
I shall do so.
Frost rock. Sounds like a genre of music. Probably coming from some Scandinavian country. Okay, we're going to that room. Who's that? I just missed some loot there. I did not miss any loot. Getting quite a few fire arrows in this little dungeon. And lots of Viridium armour. Is Viridium a good metal for armour or is it a crappy metal for armour? I don't know. I've got no idea what sort of level these dungeons I'm going into are. I could be going into massively over-leveled dungeons. Oh wait, I didn't realise I had a wound. Of course I had a wound. He went down, hit the ground. How could he not have a wound? That would be the ridiculous proposition. Oops, a daisy. Poisonous spiders. Is anything coming out of here? Not yet. Okay. Well, I suppose the only option really is for everybody to charge in and kill the poisonous spiders. This one first. Oh well, we're getting flooded by them. They're all over the shop. Getting a little bit jazzy now. Everybody heals. Everybody heals. Let's take a pause. Let's have a little moment to explore this the scene. Scoundrel's on his back, being mounted by a green spider. Poisonous. Shale appears to be squatting. It's almost as though he's about to squeeze out a length of bum sausage. The spellcasters are at a respectable distance. We should be okay. With them off in the distance, we shouldn't need to worry too much. What the figgins? Wind's got injured. Can't be having that. Cracked skull, my arse. Okay. Yikes, daisy. Looks like Scoundrel's in a bit of bother. Let's use a full-on health. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Oh. Okay, he's back to life. What have we got here? A very weak poisonous spider, and a fully healthed up poisonous spider, and a medium poisonous spider. It's almost like an out-of-sequence Goldilocks story. Or Three Bears story. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. This is not a story you're unfamiliar with, I'm sure. Kill these spiders. You bastard! You proper bloody bastard! Shale! Oh. Major testicular damage. Dignity destroyed! Take these chucksuckers out. Don't know what chucksucker is. There they are. Quickly indeed. Right, so she's got a torn jugular. A penalty to constitution, I'll say. To remove this injury, use an injury kit or visit the visiting the party camp. Heals injuries. Holy shit. If only I had read the text. This game could have been so different if I'd just paid attention. So different. Ay, 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 ay. Right, Shale still needs a bit of attention in the healing circle. Whatever that means. Okay. Let's invisibilize scoundrel. Get him to stride through here. Ghostly boy. Hello, ghostly boy. You gonna lead me into a trap? Of course you are. What other purpose could you possibly have?
Mummy? Mummy, no matter, son.
Oh, I can see his teeth floating in his head, look. And his eyeballs. That is quite spooky. Calm down. Tell me who you are, child. Are you looking for your mother? I can help you find her. Can you hear me? What are you doing here?
Mummy! Mummy! Mummy!
Oh, just shut up. This is pointless. Whoever you're looking for isn't here anymore. Calm down. What are you seeing? Well, he'd like to be told to calm down. Ah, skeletons. Or indeed, if you wish to mispronounce it, skellingtons. Finishing off nice and good. Oh my god, the damage is coming thick and fast. Just totally overwhelmed there. There's no coming back from this. Clearly, before I even finished the sentence, everybody was dead. Wow, that is an extravagant horde to be attacked by. Let's have a look where I last saved. Oh bugger, that big spider fight. Crep. Bloody crep. Everybody back down the corridor. Let's fight these geezers. Give them what for? Oh shit. Let's get the Magi out of the way, Jai. You guys stand over there. Spellcasting. P-I-S-S-O-F-F. Well, let's see. Where are you, Morrigan? Let's cast some kind of spell. Cone of Cold? It's going to hit our guys. Can't really do that. That's annoying. Shock. Also kind of a threat to our own geezers. Frost weapons. I've forgotten to use that before. Let's use lightning. There we go. Use frost weapon like that. Oh, wait, instantly. That's bloody typical. Everybody just focus on one spider at a time. Everybody fight one spider and we'll be great. Fuck, Scoundrel died. Oh god. Scoundrel died. Wing's been overwhelmed by a spider. Story of my life. When will I meet people who don't get overwhelmed by spiders? Okay. Burp. Pardon me. Shit! Christ on a bike, that was a bit much, wasn't it? Let's cast a massive earthquake spell. That'll solve my problems. Whoa. Perhaps that's a bit much. Okay, she killed herself with that spell, but we shall see if our trusty golem, our trusty if belligerent golem, will survive. Will he do it? Will he make it? Now that was a little bit close. Maybe I should just walk out and go back to camp. That might be a sensible strategy. I mean, after all, this guy's got a torn jugular and a cracked skull. Morrigan has a broken bone. Wynne has a wrenched limb and a cracked skull, and Shale, who's made of stone, apparently has no permanent injuries. I say permanent, no serious injuries. Right. Scoundrel, he's got 2. I've only got 2 lesser health kits left. Oh, I've been using them like fucking... They're the only way to get rid of these bloody injuries. I'm a fool. A damn fool. Could head back out. That would be chicken. Let's keep fighting. Actually, this is the way back out. What am I doing? Let's explore these rooms. Then we'll go down and deal with that little boy and all the crazy shit that was going on with him. Hey, where's the loot? Give me the loot, give me the loot. I'm a bad, bad boy. Any loot out here? This is very loot dry. I'm not sure I like it. Shazam. Don't know what happened there. Must have gone over a trap. A little bit of stealth, a little bit of savage. Okay, let's have a look. I've been going for an hour and 10. I'm starting to flag already. Terribly sorry, I may have to cease my stream. Mummy! Mummy Namara-san!
Mummy? Mummy Namara-san.
Are you looking for your mother? I can help you find her.
Mummy! Mummy! Mummy!
Whoever you're looking for isn't here anymore. Okay, so, where to begin? Okay, so we've got a significant number of them over here. Well, 3. Let's see if Wynne can stick a earthquake under their feet. Nice. Nice. That should deal with them temporarily. Who have we got over here? Someone from Morrigan to deal with. Has she got anything that will stick them down, stop them moving? Not for very long, no. Okay, maybe she can deal with the... Everybody else attack this guy. So are we ready? No, I said everybody else attack this guy. So are we ready? Go! Okay, so the earthquake's gone. Now Wynne needs to... Jesus, there's more of these guys than I thought. Everybody focus on this thing. It's close to this guy fast. Shit, they are dealing tons of damage. Oh no, Wynne's down on the floor with a massive smack to the chest. Okay, where's Morrigan? Morrigan, is there anywhere here we can cast your lovely Cone of Cold without hitting any of our allies? Apparently so. We can have 2 skeletons. Does that sound good to everybody? Everybody happy with that idea? It's going to hit Shale if I go any further over. This can get 2, that can get 1. These two are actually in combat with the party members, so let's do them. Okay, and Win, what can you do? What can you do? Let's get you Okay, the Cone of Cold went relatively well. Let's see if Shock can do it any better. Actually, that's not bad. It's going to get quite a few of them. Do it. Let's go. Okay, this has been a fairly effective so far. It opened out quite well. That earthquake might have done some damage up front. I seem to be controlling them with the cone-shaped spells. That's cool. Okay, what else have we got? She doesn't need to do any healing at the moment. We'll put Heroic Offense on Scoundrel. Why not? And Scoundrel, for Christ's sake, attack something. Go for the Shambler. Everybody go for the Shambler. Look at that. Are you in your special fighting mode? You are in your special fighting mode. Of course you're in your special fighting mode. What other mode would we have you in other than the special fighting one? Where were we? Okay, group heal. Good, good. Now, Win. Those guys. No, not everybody, just Win. Oh, Earthquake's not recharged anyway.
Very good.
What can Horrigan do? Frost weapons. Sounds good. Oof, oof, oof. Right, now. Let's see how you can do with that Cone of Cold. Scarf again. Right, that's going to hit Shale. It's going to hit... Don't do it! Don't do it! Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. What we want you to cast is Lightning on whoever you're attacking. Oh dear. Party heal still a good 10 seconds away. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Things are not looking tip-top here. Shambling skeletons are pretty nasty ones to take out. Win. Win. Ah, Shale's down. Shale, he was our aggro magnet. Pants. Bloody pants. Okay, let's get these cones of cold rocking. Shazam, not there. Okay, I can either get Scoundrel or I can get Win. Win's the healer, we don't want to get her. And on that topic, Win, perhaps you could do a little bit of healing? No? Apparently not. Right, Win, go over there. Oregon. Fucking shot that bastard. Oh, friendly fire. Scoundrel, who are you fighting? The fanged skeleton? That's no fun. Finish it off. Well, that was not bad actually. Win! Win! Get out of there, Winnie! Take out the fanged skeleton first. Win! 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 Doesn't have the same impact as shouting snake. Okay. We might make it. We might make it. We've made it! We killed them all. That's so cool. Okay, victory. Hit the F5 button. Whew. Let's let's mop up the loot and see what we've got. Oh, I feel the sneeze coming on. Pardon me. we got? Poultices, change, a clan shield made of elm. All the usual stuff you'll find if you beat a group of skeletons up and then loot their corpses. Ooh, a sarcophagus. Now, messing with gravestones has not generally been a positive thing in this so far. Nearly always it summons something I can't kill, or at least re-kill. A charred corpse. A trap maybe? We shall see. It's only got some elf fruit on, it's not that exciting. There's a long sword in the chest. Right, let's go and see what's in that sarcophagus then. A sarcophagus is a creature that goes Do you see that? See what I did there? I made a joke. A fancy scroll, which is a gift, and a tablet. This earthen tablet is covered in pictographs. A scroll of parchment decorated with fancy gold handles. Okay, we'll have it all, thank you very much. A carved elven tablet and the elven ritual. Complete the ancient ritual. The earthen tablet you recovered is covered in writing, perhaps elven. Most of the lettering is faded, making it indecipherable. There are numerous pictographs, however, which seem to indicate some kind of cleansing ritual to perform prior to honouring the dead. The first pictograph depicts a filled earthen jug being placed on an altar. The second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. The third shows an elf taking a single sip of water from the jug. The fourth shows the elf emptying the remainder of the water in the jug into a pool. The last shows an elaborate doorway, perhaps opening or closing. It is unclear which. Okay, so we've got an earthenware jug knocking around? Apparently not. Okay.
And so I shall.
And so he shall. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wind the stream up after the next combat encounter. Win or lose, that's when I'm going to stop playing. So let's see what we get. What's that down there? Anything? We've got a room with some steps in, or a cross-shaped corridor. Well, cross-shaped corridor usually means an ambush, so let's try this door, which probably also means an ambush. Oh, hello. There's some rather dramatic roots breaking through. Okay. Oh, the steps go down. That's what's confused me. I expected them to go up. Oh, there's an altar there. Oh, that must be the altar for the quest. Oh, the altar's down there. Okay, there's a fountain as well. Good lord. Okay, so headless statue. There's the altar. There's the fountain. There's supposed to be an earthenware jug, isn't there? The altar is plain and covered in a thin layer of dust. Numerous carvings cover its surface, but most are eroded beyond legibility. Let's leave it alone for now. I can return to do the ritual if this door opens. Hang on a minute. No, that won't open unless I do the ritual. Okay. So, maybe I should leave the ritual to be the first thing I do in the next stream. That sounds like sense making. Here we go, another save in my extravagant stream of saves that I've been making. And then nothing. Oblivion. The end. So I don't know what that was all about. I don't know where that came from at all. Right. Thank you for watching, YouTubers. I am now going to say good night to you and finish off with a little private bit on the stream at the end. Just the live viewers get that. Bye bye, YouTube. Bye bye.